10 courses you can study in Canada in just 1 year and be eligible for postgraduate work permit. How cool is that? I'm going to be sharing these courses, how you can get access to funding, and how you can actually make this work for you. There are so many ways that you can get a job when you study these courses. Not only will you be able to get a postgraduate work permit after studying these courses, but you also have a high chance of getting a job. So you want to watch this video to the very end, because I know you'll find it useful, someone close to you will find it useful, and you will have every reason to thank me for sharing this video. Okay, let's get it. Number 5 in this list is actually interesting because it lasts for just a year and you can get into that program with just secondary school certificate. So make sure you don't miss that. Hi everyone, if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Linda Eze and I share information on how you can work, study and thrive abroad. And on my list is Mobile App Development and Strategy Program. This particular program is a graduate certificate. It means that you need a bachelor's degree to get into this program. You need a valid way of proving your English proficiency in using IELTS, TOEFL, IBTC, PTE and all of that. It is eligible for postgraduate work permits in Canada. If you want to have access to international student funding, you can get that with Passage. Passage has partnered with a lot of schools in Canada, reputable schools in Canada, okay, that you can study these courses in. One of those universities that they are partners with is George Brown. They've partnered with this school directly. If you apply for these courses and get admission in that school, they will give you a letter that will help you to apply for your visa. Like, you can get a loan from them for both your living expenses and the tuition. And again, they will need you to have some funds, of course, and they will not force you to take the much that you cannot actually take. Okay, so guys, definitely explore Passage. I have also left the links in the description and in the comment section. 2 on my list is Blockchain Program. This is also a graduate level program, a graduate certificate program that lasts for a year, eligible for postgraduate work permit, and you can also apply for international student loan funding. And if you get into this program as well, you have a high chance of getting a job, which is really very, very important. Number 3 on my list is Dental Office Administration. I believe this is actually a good course to go for, considering that it is 1 year program. And if you are someone that wants to transition to other health program like nursing, this is actually a good way for you to get a study permit, because if you get a study permit in Canada, you can actually apply for a nursing program with the study permit, and I'm going to share that in detail in another video. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, subscribe so that when I make that video, you'll be able to see it on time. Number 4 on my list is Applied AI Solutions Development. This particular course is also a trending course in this day and age of AI. So this is definitely a hot cake course, if I may say. So if you want to study a course that lasts for only 1 year, this is a course to consider. You need a bachelor's degree, of course, because it's a graduate level certificate program. 5 on my list is Welding Technician Program. This is interesting. 1 year program is under trades. That means you acquire skills in this particular one. So if this is something that you are interested in, this is really amazing. It's eligible for postgraduate work permits. And this is actually a secret. A lot of people know these things, but you will not hear it. This is how people actually travel abroad with limited amount of money. It's just information that is a barrier. This one does not require that you have a bachelor's degree. If you have a bachelor's degree, that's a plus. You finish it within 1 year. You can actually have access to international students loan, which is really amazing. So definitely rush right now and check out this course. I believe they still open for the fall intake, so you definitely want to check this out. 6 on my list is Information Systems Business Analysis Program. This particular one is another trending one. I have interviewed someone on this channel before that is actually training people on this, but when I found this program as well, I felt like it's something to definitely check out. Okay, this particular person I interviewed on this channel, you want to watch that video, is actually making waves in this area. It's a 1 year program, and this one like hands-on, so you have experience at the end of the day. And from my discussion with this particular expert in this field, it is an amazing program to get into. You have access to international study loan and international student study loan, and again is that you are able to get a postgraduate work permit when you finish this program. So this is a program to definitely check out. 7 on my list is called Advanced Manufacturing Program. It's also a certificate program program, graduate level. You need a bachelor's degree for this one. It takes 1 year. You're eligible for postgraduate work permit. You can get a study loan in Canada, and in this particular school, they also have September intake. They have January intake. So if you want to study in January, September, if you are eligible, go ahead and apply for this program. 8th on my list is called Wireless Networking Program. This again is one of the good courses that you can study in Canada. Certificate program that takes only 1 year to complete, and you can apply for postgraduate work permit. You can also apply for international students loan, and again is that it needs English proficiency in so many ways. You can get that. So you can actually apply for September intake or January intake, and if you don't have English proficiency, my tip for you is to go ahead, register for English proficiency, write it right now, start applying, and know that is English proficiency that is the next thing for you to get. So if you don't get into September intake, you get into January intake and all of that. So this is definitely one to check. 9 on my list is cyber security. Of course, you have seen the rave about cyber security and how much they are earning in the United States and other developing countries. Cyber security is definitely one to go for. Even Google launched cyber security training recently for people to know what it's all about. So a lot of people are getting into this space. So if you're interested in cyber security, this program is a 1-year program, eligible for postgraduate work permits. You can have access to international students loan funding and all those other good stuff. So if this is something that you are interested in, cyber security is a graduate level program. If you have bachelor's, go for it. 10 on my list, and definitely not the least in this list, is cloud computing technologies program. So this particular program, you can see the name. IT remains one of the best area to get into because of the job opportunities that are in. You can advance into so many amazing careers, and this is just for 1 year. You can get into this program and have access to apply for postgraduate work permit. You can also get funding when you get into this program. It's a graduate level program, certificate level program, so you need a bachelor's degree. You also need to prove to them that you are proficient in English. Okay, so guys, there you have the 10 courses that you can study in a year. And remember that even if you don't have bachelor's degree, you can still get into this, the number 5 that I listed on this list. So guys, this is really amazing information that people are utilizing today. And remember that when this information gets out, like people watch this video, a lot of people get into it, they work hard to get into it, and it becomes competitive. So be one of those people that will compete and get into this program. Let me know which one you are really interested in the comment section.